Hail and well met friends, Andang here for the first episode of a new series. We are finally going through the update 14.2 Dead Marshes content, and to start that we're going to talk once again with Dorthaneth. I am glad you have come to the cave of the Avorim, Andang, for with the dawn came messages from afar, and one of them concerns you directly. The Lady of Lorien speaks in cryptic words, but I can discern enough to know that you will be able to interpret her wishes. Lady Galadriel speaks of a Gondorian man on an errand he believes important. It has drawn him into the dead marshes by the battle plain of old, and his feet are dogged by servants of the enemy. The Lady Lorien does not need to express her desire in words for me to know what drives this message. She does not want this Gondorian man to draw the attention of the orcs to this place. The Avorim keep several fast horses for their personal use, but none so swift that can be carried by our master of horses. Speak to him, and ride to the dead marshes with all the speed you can muster, and hasten this Gondorian back to his homelands before he causes great harm by his presence there. Alright, well, let us hurry off and talk to this so-called master of horses, which we shall do right over here. Here we are, the master of horses. That is what he calls himself. If it be Dorneth's wish for you to depart in such haste, I will not stand in your way. The steeds of the Avorim may give even the fabled Meras a close race. If you want to know my opinion, ride swiftly and at once, if it is the wish of Dorthaneth. Alright, well, that was a very quick departure, and pretty cryptic, like they even called it cryptic themselves in our very quick trip to the Dead Marshes. Basically, this seems to be kind of Turbine wanting to do their own stuff because their designers wanted to flesh out the Dead Marshes. So this is kind of like, basically this whole thing is like an excuse just so that the artist could have made this world. A long journey of many miles finally concludes. You have come to the Dead Marshes. Artemir. Hail, stranger. It is good to see a friendly face in this inhospitable land. I caution you to watch your step, for I would not want to lose you so quickly beneath the mire. We have only just met. I am Atamar, son of Ilkamer, and I call the White City my home. From where do you come, my friend? No matter what your answer, you are far from home in this place, I warrant. I'm supposed to be a man of Gondor. Not very far from home, buddy. I was sent here by Denethor, the ruling steward of Gondor, as you know because you're from Gondor, on an errand of some importance. But it was entrusted to me in confidence, and I should not speak of it now. I tell you that it will be a great honor to be selected for this errand, and that Denethor chose me personally, even before Faramir, his son. I am certain that a successful end to this endeavor will elevate my stature in the steward's esteem. I evaded a number of orcs on this journey here, but it seems some of them have followed me here. If you are as established an adventurer as you seem, perhaps you could do something about these creatures. They seem to be all over the marshes by now, and they have endangered my errand. Atamir seems to mean no harm, but his presence here could threaten many fortunes. Did Frodo come this way? If he did, you should seek for a sign of him, while you hasten Atamir on his way. The real question is, why is a Gondorian doing here in the Dead Marshes. Possibly looking for Frodo himself. How crazy would that be? Alright, orc. You shall die, just like all the rest. Here we go. Whatever these orcs are hunting for in the Dead Marshes, it furthers the plan of the enemy. They will have less luck in finding their quarry if there are less of them to search. Defeat a good number, which is apparently 15, of the orcs in the Dead Marshes. Alright, we will defeat a good number, quote-unquote, of the orcs. Hello, Mr. Orc, hiding there. That's actually pretty cool that those archers are hiding. Did you see his arm shake? His arm was shaking trying to hold that bow open because he's so skinny. Look at him. Alright. Silly little orc. You shall die. Okay, there's another one. Luckily they're kind of tightly packed. This is actually a lot tighter packing than was in the beta, so that's good. That's definitely something they needed, was higher enemy count. While it might not fit the Dead Marshes, we don't really know because, well, the books were written by Frodo, and Frodo's already long past here. And he probably didn't come back, so that kind of answers that question. Oh, hello, marshland orc. You are quite foul. But you did not know that, because you don't own a mirror. So poor. The orc is following Sauron blindly. Alright. Let's kill this marshland orc. Alright, not too good of loot so far. Player can only blah 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 blah, nobody cares. Okay, let's kill furthermore. Oh, Nika Breaker. Breaker Nika. Alright. Norbog, you shall die. The vast number of large insects makes any progress difficult, and cannot be easy for any other life. Defeat a good number of insects in the Dead Marshes again, establishing good number as 15 apparently. Alright. And you're dead. Foolish orcs. Always so foolish. It is in their name though. Alright. And there's a lot of lights going on here. Don't want to follow them if you don't want to die. There we go. One more orc. Oh yeah, just swim away. Don't notice me, buddy. You're doomed. Do not notice your doom. There we go. You rescue a crumpled parchment from the orc before the swamp claims it. Alright, we will bring the crumpled parchment to Antmere back at the camp. Alright, buddy. You found something? Let me see what you found. Atamir takes the crumpled parchment from you and unfolds it. But in the mere moments, he shakes his head. This is written in the speech of orcs, and no reputable man of Gondor ever studied such words. My father never trusted the written word to begin with. Ilkemir was a man of action and of deeds, and I am no different than my sire. But I can tell you this much. Even without knowing the words themselves, this parchment contains orders for the orcs. He's so smart. They have been sent to this dreary land, because they're here, much as I have been. But for what purpose? Atamir's brow is creased in thought, as he considers what the goal the orcs might have within the Dead Marshes. But your worry is deeper than this. Did Frodo come this way? And does the master of the orcs know it? And can this old man read my thoughts? I am troubled by the presence of orcs, Sandang. and I can tell by your expression that you are as well. Have they come here for some reason that I have? For the same reason that I have? I dare say they have some fell purpose, quite unlike that of the ruling steward. But still I must ask, how many reasons can there be to come to such a miserable land? Perhaps you can find some hint to their objectives by exploring this foul swamp. My friend, there are notable places to be found, of certainty. But you must step carefully. Try searching to the north, northeast, and west of my camp, and you may find some clues to the orcs' interest here. While you are at it, you might also find the entrance to the orc camp, for I do think it likely that they have established one. Do not go inside just yet, but we should know where it might be found, wouldn't you say? I will search as well, and meet me back in this place. Walk with caution. I have found the footing to be treacherous. Alright, so we got some things to go and explore, so let us go and explore. Alright, we've nearly killed all 15 orcs. There are so many of them here. It is kind of ridiculous. Alright, you defeated a number of orcs in the Dead Marshes. Very good. That was worth 150,000 XP. Definitely a ton of XP in this world. Alright, we don't need to kill him. Let's actually set this as the quest guide focus. And we shall begin to explore. Alright, that does look like the entrance to an orc camp if I've ever seen one. So let us go and see what's going on inside. You have found the entrance to the orc camp, as Atamir requested. Very good, let's continue looking for more places. Okay, creepy bodies in the water. That is not good. And, plenty of lights to go around. Oh, that's weird, when you go near them they like get all creepy. Okay, they've definitely done a lot of improvements to this place, make it feel a lot more like a fleshed out zone since beta. This is very good. Alright, let's keep looking for that spot we're supposed to find. Okay, there's a ghost over here with a, I guess, fell spirit rather. There aren't such things as ghosts in Middle-earth, but anyway. Let's go ahead and finish him off. Some disturbances have weakened many of the dead spirits within the marshes. They should really be returned to their rest. Defeat a good number of fell spirits in the Dead Marshes. Alright, apparently we're just going to defeat a good number of everything here. Because, you know, why not? So, let's keep looking for that secret spot. Below the water's surface, the drowned wood seems to be beckoning the watery tendrils. Whatever that means. What does that even mean? Who wrote that kind of a sentence? That makes no sense at all. Anyway, let's keep looking. Alright, we reached the spot. The rocky crag rises out of the swamp, and you feel exposed to something or other. Exposed against the sky. Yes, well, it's quite true. It's actually a pretty nice day here. There you can see the dawnless day of Sauron. Alright, let's keep going to our final spot that is to the far west of Antamir's camp. Alright, the sound of insects is overwhelming at this nest, and you do not want to tarry. Well, apparently we should stop fighting these orcs then. Orcs, stop attacking us. We don't want to tarry here. I don't think they're listening. No matter though. We shall kill them nonetheless. Alright, let's now return once more to Atmium. Alright, what do you have to say for yourself? Ah, hello, my friend. You have come back. Atmir blinks at you groggingly. He seems to have been having some difficulty focusing on your face, and then shakes off his head, as if trying to clear it of a foggy sensation. I am fine, Andang. I just... You know, I saw the oddest thing. A treasure just below the water. I could nearly reach it, but then it seemed to be gone. I remembered that you were expecting to see me again, and I came back to meet you. This place does play tricks upon the mind, does it not? I trust you, Andang. I will tell you the nature of my errand in this miserable land, and perhaps you can better help me accomplish it, and then return to my home in triumph. I would give anything for this victory, my friend. The gratitude of the steward would do much for my family's position. Long ago, the peace of Gondor was threatened by wind riders from the east, cruel men who rode down their enemies in great wheeled chariots. It is said that Ondahir, one of the last of the true line of kings, faced wind riders in battle on the Great Plains, but was defeated. No sign was ever found of the king or his force, and Steward Denethor believes that the Wayne Riders might have driven him into the dead marshes before he perished. You think it unlikely. I would say so too. But for this, Denethor had a late dream in which he beheld the banner of the king flying proudly against the night sky. Could it be the banner of Ondrahir, last of the line of kings, descended from Menedil, Arnion's son? The strange waters of the swamp must have preserved it after all this time. And I must find it, and return with it to Minas Tirith. If these orcs have found the king's banner, they might be keeping it in a storage cache in their camp. Return to their camp, and search these caches to ensure they have not. Fruits of their labor. Alright, well I think that does it for this episode. I think we are getting close to the session play, so that is exciting, and we're getting ready to go and take on an enemy camp. But till then, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you again real soon for more of the Dead Marshes. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button below, and if you'd like to see more of my daily content, feel free to subscribe, and you'll be notified when that new content comes out. And also, if you'd like to help support my channel and help me continue to create high quality videos, feel free to support me on Patreon, and you can get all sorts of great rewards in the process. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another video.